I've made over $1 million in the last 2 years with AI influencers. And in this video, I want to break it down step by step how you can start from zero if you don't have experience, if you're new to the industry, and if you don't have a clue about what you're doing. Before getting into that, I just want to give a quick introduction for those who don't know me. I've been a performance marketer for the past 7 years. My work experience started with Shopify back in 2017. I've done a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to explain here all the businesses that I failed. But basically, I turned into a performance marketer. I was running Facebook ads, Google ads for companies and brands. After a few years, I ended up working at Fanvue. Fanvue is where we monetize AI influencers. I was their head of performance marketing. I was managing Google Meta ads to onboard new creators. That was my first step into the AI influencer industry. I saw big opportunity and my entrepreneurial side said, you know what, fuck it. Let me try to launch my own stuff. Working at Fanvue, I decided to quit. Today, I run 10 models, a mix between AI and real models. That's my story. Now, most of you guys might say, oh, he just talks shit. So I just want to show you here quickly some numbers that I've done on Fanvue. And by the way, Fanvue is not the only, oh, actually I need to share my screen. Most of the people, they just talk shit in this industry. And I don't only work on Fanvue, I also work on other 3 platforms. But yeah, just to show you, this was actually this month. Last 30 days, I made 30K. And if we go back in, I believe I started in April 2024. So if we go from April until today, I made nearly 1M just on Fanvue alone. With that said, you know who I am, you know what I've done, you know what I'm currently doing. So now you probably trust me a little bit more about showing exactly step by step how you can also start launching AI influencers. Now, create this mirror board so I can show you step by step. First one is you want to first find a niche. In an industry where your creativity is the only limit, you want to be able to niche down, you want to be able to be specific on what type of model you launch. Because if you just launch a regular girl, a regular influencer, you'll never stand out. If you don't stand out in the marketing game, you're not gonna get attention, and without attention, we cannot get subs, and without subs, we cannot make money. So the first one is try to pick a niche. Now, what I do personally myself is I go on Pinterest and I just scroll. I put cute girl or whatever you wanna put, like any niche that you want. If you're into alternative girls, if you are into stylish, old money, younger, older, whatever you want. Just pick a niche. I'm not gonna be here and give ideas because everyone has its own background, everyone has its own story, and you're probably gonna have new ideas that I don't. So the weirder is, the better is. Probably you've seen nowadays like full black girls are literally blowing up, or girls with like I don't know, like the vitiligo skin, or other girls with like weird shapes of the body. The weirder it is, better it is for marketing. So that's the first step. Second step is once you have your idea, and I also recommend you try to do something you like, as I said. Maybe you have a passion for mechanic, or maybe you have a passion for, fuck knows, building houses. Maybe you can just create a builder, like a girl that she's a builder. And of course, a lot of guys are gonna be in the niche and they're gonna say, oh, fuck, I've never actually seen like a girl that's a builder as well. And the whole narrative, the whole idea is gonna get people interested and just go to the next step. But once you find the pictures, what you want to do is you want to save 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures of reference of the body type, the clothing she's wearing, whatever it is. And then what you want to do is you want to use Nano Banana Pro or Seedream 4.5. Seedream 4.5 is a bit more flexible in terms of what actually content you can create because Nano Banana restricts a lot of things. However, Nano Banana is much higher quality than Seedream 4.5. Now, these are the models, and I'm not talking about like girl models. I'm just talking about like AI models, and Nano Banana and Seedream that you can use today, but maybe in 1 week or in 2 weeks' time, everything is gonna be changed. So this, of course, is made the 25th of January, 2026. So that's what I'm using today. And how can you run on Banana or Seedream 4.5? You're gonna ask me. So you can do it via API. Wastebit is a very good website. You can build it on Comfy. Or there's also some tools or platforms that you can use like Higgsfield, Fal AI, and there's many more platforms. Play around, and any of these sites will work. Now, to give you like some example of prompt that I literally put. Um, it looks like I can't really zoom more than this, but basically I just took these two pictures and I said merge the two pictures together with a new unique face. Keep the Starbucks outfit, make it very tight so to show curves. Take inspiration from image two for legs and add shape, realistic pitch, shot by iPhone. The girl has long hairs and her lips are making a cute kiss form. So this is basically the results that we got. Again, of course, there is a hand is fucked up here. Same for, where is it? Same for here. It's just a test, of course, you're gonna need to recreate more models. You can, work on the skin color. You can work on so many more things. I just put like a basic prompt just to show you what we can do. And of course, the quality is insane. You can't really see probably from this screen because it's just like a screenshot. Um, but that's pretty much it. It's like simple than you think. That's literally all you need to do. Take some screenshots, put in a prompt together with the screenshot you took, and AI will make something unique. Now, once you pick something, let's say you want to go for this model here or for this one, you want to ask the AI to create like a portrait of the model. So you have the picture and it's going to be the reference picture you're going to use to create more and more content. Every time that you want to use, you're going to create content for this model, you just put the reference picture of the face and you say refer to image one for face and create blah, 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 whatever other content you might want to try to recreate. Now there is gonna be like so many models apart from Nano Banana Pro and Sea Dream. I literally try them all. I'm not really happy with the quality. These are the only two that I use. But of course, every now and then, every time they release something new or maybe they've done like an update, I always go and check and see, okay, can I maybe switch to something else? Because if you don't try, like you're always gonna be left behind. In 1 month, maybe Nano Banana is gonna be shit compared to something new, and if you just stick to Nano Banana, you're never gonna be able to achieve like the progress that technology is is reaching. So we want to be able to stay constantly up to date. That's why I've got community. So if you're not already in the community, join the free Telegram group. I'm gonna be attaching the link here. Totally free, and we also have a VIP club with people that purchase my full course, all the mentorship. We have like a server, a Discord, where every time that there is like a new update or every time that something happens in the industry, we communicate it there exclusively for our private community. With that said, the next step you want to do once you made your research, created your model, now you want to start advertising your model. You want to start setting up Instagram, and if you're new to this industry, you've never done anything before with models, and you have like a safe meta. With Meta, I mean Facebook and Instagram. Then you can still use your phone, you can keep everything the same, and you can just open an account. If you've had problems with Meta related to this industry or even other industries, because a lot of people have problems with Meta, I strictly and I strictly recommend you to purchase a new iPhone or a new Samsung if you can afford an iPhone, a new SIM, and start opening accounts from the new device. If your iPhone or if your phone is compromised, you're fucked, bro. I'm sorry, you really are fucked. So you just have to buy, and it's happened to me so many times, and it can happen to you. So I just part of the game, Every time this happen, boom, you just buy a new phone. Once you open IG, you want to act normal. Like I've seen so many people talking about IG. You have to do this first day. You have to post 3 times. You have to post 2 times. You have to scroll for 10 minutes or comment 6 comments a day. I don't like to give numbers. Like I don't want to say do this on day one, do this on day two, do this on day three, because it doesn't work like that. Like normal users, they don't count how many likes they leave, how many comments, how many follow they, how many time they post. Like normal user, they don't do that. So try to be unpredictable for IG. Try to do whatever the fuck you feel. The only thing is you have to be human and you have to be consistent. You cannot just not log in for 5 days and then start posting again, because that's not how it works. And at the same time, you cannot post every day 3 times or 4 times every day, because Meta, Facebook, Instagram will just think that there is a weirdo here doing every fucking day the same things, and that's how you end up getting blocked. The other error that I see most of people doing is they just do so much activities, like they literally like everything, they comment because they start from zero and they just want to get to making money like as soon as possible. And again, Instagram sees suspicious activities and they're gonna block you. So here I just share this one day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, just to give you an idea. You don't have to follow it. It's just an example. I could be putting starting posting on day 1 or starting posting on day 4 or starting posting on day 2. It's just an idea to give you an example on what you could be doing. So on day 1, you can open Instagram profile, you can scroll. Of course, you can put some likes, you can put a profile picture. On day 2, you scroll again, you like some pictures, you start following maybe some people in the niche in the industry. You alter the bio, you start posting like 1 or 2 stories. And then on day 3, you repeat a few actions up above, and then you post the first post, you keep posting story, and then on day 4, that's you've done everything. You posted the stories, you posted the bio, the profile picture, you already have the post running, you follow people, everything is okay. So you can start posting twice a day, 3 times a day, of course, while keeping up stories. And then from day 5 onwards, you can just be consistent. Um, Consistent, I mean, post. I don't mean post twice a day, 3 times a day, like a fucking computer. Just act normal. The most important part in this industry is not like it's not this. It's not the setup. It's not how many times you post. It's actually this. It's actually how you create the video, how you create the content, how you create the pictures. Because if you don't understand virality patterns, trends, metas, if you don't know how to create a video, and I'm not just talking high quality video in terms of resolution, I'm talking about high quality content that captures your attention, takes you hooked, and keeps you interested in the video. And then at the end, the viewer says, fuck, I just want to see more. That's what you have to do. These are like the 3 steps that you need to follow. And I cannot stress it enough. Like Instagram, there is no secret for Instagram. There is literally no secret. You just have to put your focus into hook, retention, call to action. To hook people in, you can do it through movement, motion, sounds, something weird. You have to retain people, and then at the end, people should know what they have to do next. You have to hint at something, okay? The description, in the text on screen, in the bio, the profile picture, literally every single part of the screen that you can utilize. You just have to maximize how everything looks. Here are a few tips on how to create, uh, good organic content. It can be with transitions, with POVs. It can be relatable, funny, unpredictable. You can niche down, and of course, always, 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 you want to adapt it to the style of your model. If your model is a shy girl and you want to give this personality, she could not make, or you cannot make her dance or do like crazy stuff. You just have to keep, because otherwise people will not trust the girl. Like if they see a certain aesthetic or a certain look or a certain personality, and then she does crazy stuff, they're gonna say, okay, it's fake. So you just wanna try to adapt to the style of the model. Like not every trend you have to follow. Oh, actually, you can follow every trend, but you have to readapt. Right? You have to readapt to the model. Like you just have to use your brain. Like there is a trend about uh, dances with POV. I just did this. Instead of doing like a dance, you can do something crazy. Like POV, I just did this, and like the girl is like the shy one, she can read a book. Just like stupid random example. But you have to adapt the trends and the styles and the patterns of virality things that's happening today to your model. And then the last part of full cycle is funneling people. Once you get attention, once you get people interested, once you create the content, you want to be able to try to first reverse engineer what other models are doing, what other creators are doing, how they are moving people from one place to another. There's so many ways. There is through Telegram, there is through direct link, there is clocked link where directly send them to Fanvue, or it can be through a landing page in the middle, like Linktree. You send them there, and then you've got another button. You can do that via DM with many chats. I don't recommend you do that, but there are some operations like black, more risky ones that you could use this setup, or you can drive people from your main IG, from your secondary IG to your main IG, just to boost the main IG. There is a bunch of many other things that you can do, but that's very advanced stuff. I could literally, I mean, I did make a video course with over 30 lessons, going literally everything from A to Z, where I go into more details for every single step. So if you're interested, again, check the description down below, and you'll be able to get access to the whole course or the mentorship as well. We have one-on-one mentorship. But yeah, that's the last part. Like once you reverse engineer everything and you create a machine that transitions views subscribers, then at that point you start making money. But again, you don't really make money from subscriptions and from traffic. You make money from the backend infrastructure. You make money in the relationship building, in the retention, and how you can actually maximize the lifetime value of every subscriber that joins. If you have a solid chatting team, if you have a fucking killers that know exactly what to tell people, know exactly how to treat them, know exactly what to say to them. I currently have a 1 to 25 chatting ratio. Now, if you're new to the industry, you're gonna say, what the fuck does that mean? If you're experienced or if you work with models, you probably know what I'm talking about. For those who don't, basically every time that someone spends $1 in subscription, I'm able with my chatting and backend infrastructure to turn $1 into $25. Imagine if I just make 10 subs a day, and each sub is $5. $5 times 10 is $50 a day. $50 a day in subscriptions times 25, it's how much is it? It's $1,250 a day. All I need is 50 euros in subscriptions to make over 1K a day. So that's how you really make money. Most of the industry, most of the agencies, most of the creators, they average anywhere between 1 to 3 to 1 to 6 if they're good. So 1 to 25 is definitely out of the ordinary. I do it because I'm a G and I've been doing this for 2 fucking years, and I understand psychology, I understand what people want, I understand what people fall in love with. It's a psychological game, and if you get it, you get it, and you can literally print a lot of money. This is literally everything. If you're interested of me sending you the guide or the whole mirror board, comment in this video and send me a message on Telegram. You'll find my Telegram handle once you join the free Telegram group. So what you can do today, of course, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment if you like, and if you want the guide, and text me on Telegram, and we can get you started if you're interested. Thank you.